Hi, I'm Steve and this is Abandoned Map Adventures, and today we're going to be looking at Glossop. So what is Glossop? Glossop is a town in the High Peak, in the Peak District, or just outside of, depending on who you ask. I think it's in the Peak District, it's in a town, and it has a terminus station. So that's what we're looking at here. Let's go to the modern maps and have a look at what Glossop looks like in this year, or I'm assuming very close to. So this is the town as it stands now. You have the Glossop station here with a shop, I believe that's a co-op, and you've got a single track line heading out of town. Obviously, that will be changing in the old maps. And there's not a lot else. And I'm hoping that the old maps will shed some light, because about, 10, maybe even more than, no, way more than that, 15 years ago, I used to live here. And I want to know more about the town I used to live in. And I've actually not looked at it on the old maps yet, which is a sin. So let's have a look at Glossop. So I'm just going to fade through to the old maps. There we go. We are now in 1879, according to the information down the bottom here. So let's have a look. Firstly, the station, it's way shorter now. Actually, is it really? The station building is about the same. I'm assuming the co-op takes up the old station building. Didn't know that, learned a thing. And it heads out, and it's still single track, actually heading out towards Dinting. And it's just Glossop branch here. So let's see where it goes. It goes to Dinting, and then it heads north. So Dinting is a whole little place just outside of the town itself, and these are the big Dinting arches, or Dinting viaduct. If I go to the modern map, you might be able to see it due to the angle of the aerial overhead. Yes, so look, you can see that it is a huge viaduct, and you'll notice that it is no longer arched. The arches were replaced with pillars to keep the bridge up. I don't know why the name Dinting Arches stayed. And if I can track it down, here is a picture of Liverpool and Manchester Lion going over the Dinting Viaduct somewhere in the 80s. So hopefully that picture just got overlaid. Looking at the modern maps here, or the satellite view, it looks like a curve has been introduced on the line, allowing trains from Glossop to head towards Manchester. That curve very clearly isn't there. Let's move forward a few years. Ah yes, Pixels, my favourite map series, and that's all we're going to be seeing, isn't it? Let's face it. Let's look at this square. What's interesting about this square? So you can see the individual pillars on the bridge here. You can see the double track and the point work heading off to the north. This is the grassland, and this bit here, this represents a steep slope. Okay. Can the rest of it come into play now? Oh, we're edging in. We're doing it. This is Dinting Station, so obviously it existed at this point, and it's like a Y-shaped station. So you got a station here and a station here, and none on this line going north, which is peculiar. Once again, we get a keyhole view. I don't know why this happens. I tried to do these map videos, and the maps just don't load in. This doesn't happen when I'm just doing it as like for fun. When I need to actually record a video on it, I just get this. There we go. So this is Dinting. So trains would come around here from Glossop, stop here. Those of you in the know will know Dinting as a old railway museum, like a heritage line. This place here, where Engine House is, this used to house a few engines in the day. I think they got taken away in the 80s or 90s. I don't remember. It was never there when I lived in Glossop. So yeah, let's have a look around Glossop town itself. We'll move away from the railway. I remember the market hall, the marketplace, that's very much still there in today's era. If I fade through, got a big car park, and that's a massive indoor market. Oh, I've just lost the map. Oh, look, a theatre. That's peculiar. Obviously gone, is it? Yeah, that's not the same building. Go through to here. Oh, I see an interesting... Oh, look, Roman Road. Okay, I believe this is the old farm lane. Oh my gosh, my memory is poor. There was a quarry, and that's the farm. Lee's Hall. Yes, I think this is the farm. All of this was quarry. I keep forgetting it was all quarry back then. And apparently, according to locals, I remember as a kid being told that there used to be a railway that ran from the quarry down into the town, like a tramway. I'm usually quite good at spotting tramways. I don't see one here. Let's go through to the LiDAR. If there was a tramway there, it would have left an embankment, because that's a steep hill. Can I have some LiDAR, please? Come on, let's refresh the page again. It's the weather, I tell you. It's raining up here, so I'm assuming that's stopping the weather. There we go, there's the LiDAR. So let's get our bearings. That looks promising already, that group of pixels there. It's got that embankment look about it. I was informed, someone said it ran this way. Doesn't look like anything did. Whoever told me that, I think, was telling porkies, and if they are telling anything, it's this faint line here. That will probably be the tramway they're referring to. Just got the park. Which park are you going to? I'm going to the park. But which one? The park. Let's see. Can we find a tramway of some description? Because I've teased tramways a few times around here. Like, oh, there used to be one here and there used to be some in the town. We've not actually seen a tramway. Let's find a tramway near Glossop. A great way to find a tramway is to find a quarry. Usually they need to get the stuff they've quarried to somewhere. And usually you can get some embankments like that. That could be an old tramway. I don't know. Let's go to an old map. Nope, it's just a path. There's a branch line going into a mill. Is that mill still there? Yes, it is. Crikey me. We'll go to 1890s. That's when you get the most of them. That's when they're documented well as well. Tramways. Oh, hello. Found one. Quarry. Random embankment to the road. That very much looks like a tramway. Not there then. Not there then. Oh, come on. That's got a bit. Devil's Elbow. Look at that. I'm very distracted. Oh, you can see it. I should have just gone to the overhead. Yeah, that is a... Can you not do that? You know what? We're going to break immersion. Break full screen. Hang on. I don't want developer console. I've lost Glossop. Where's that tramway? Up by Devil's Elbow. I'm glad I made that connection. So it's here. There. Woodhead Road. Where's my tramway? Which way am I facing? I did not realise the hill here. Where's my tramway? Is this it? Is this the supposed tramway? I don't think this is a tramway, guys. I don't know. Actually, I might have plonked it down wrong. No, I was there. That's what I was looking at. The tramway's here somewhere. If it is a tramway at all. It's very clear in the environment, isn't it? Where's my dude? Right, so it's on this corner. It's here. Apparently it's here. Do you see it? Because I don't see it. Possibly that flat area there. Okay, so possible tramway. Let's see if I can find another one. Shoom. Change the transparency. Go back to the good overlay. Can actually have a look how long I've been recording for now. Been going for 15 minutes. I've run over. I'm seeing lots of old quarries, lots of lines on the map, lots of footpaths, no marked tramways. I think the environment, the hills here are just too intense for small railways. Why would you build a tramway on a huge hill when horse traffic works better? Because smooth wheels, smooth rails and inclines do not go unless you put a winding engine up top, and then you start having inclines, and that's so much more infrastructure than just horse. So that why would you have a tramway in this area? Rope walk. We've discussed a rope walk last week. Fatting hay. I did find a Roman castle though. Hey Paul, got another one. Right. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Map Adventure. Let's see how long I've been recording for. I've recorded for nearly 20 minutes. This is going to be heavily edited. I hope to see you next week for another ramble where I'll look at a map and go,